Okay, Make 48. How many of you have, in your lifetime, thought up a new, innovative, cool consumer tool or product? Okay. There are, and we have a community of makers here in Kansas City and across the country. And these makers get together at things called maker fairs. We had a maker fair at Union Station last summer. We have a maker community here in Kansas City who folks get together in maker studios like Hammerspace, and Union Station has one called the Maker Studio, and we have some private ones like Rich Brule right here in Northtown. The Claypool Electric has his own private maker space where he gets together with his pals and inventors, and they invent stuff and they make stuff. And they take these things to licensing agents and manufacturers and market these products. Make 48 is a concept that started about 3 years ago. Rich Brule and a couple of his friends, and they created a domain name and they created a trademark. And the concept in their minds was, let's do a maker competition where in 2 days, over a weekend, we'll have teams of inventors get together and invent something. So like on a Friday evening, we're given a category and a list of problems to solve. And each of the teams goes off on their own on Saturday and Sunday afternoon or evening, they present their product. And maybe it's made out of cardboard. Maybe it's just something that looks like the product would look. Maybe it's actually done it with a 3D printer. Maybe it's something that actually works. So this concept tied in with the Inventor Center in Kansas City, and I wasn't aware that we even had an Inventor Center in Kansas City until a few months ago. But they meet down at the Kaufman every second Tuesday of the month. 60 to 80 inventors here in Kansas City all get together and they have a presentation like we're doing here for a couple hours, and they actually broadcast, webcast those presentations. ICKC, if you want to jot down the website for Inventor Center of Kansas City. So Make 48 is the brainchild of some local folks plus the Inventor Center of Kansas City. And their plan was to actually put on their first event back in November, and they weren't able to get it all put together. So about that same time, Tom Gray, who's the founder of the Handy Camel Company, I've had a number of folks ask me, what the heck is a Handy Camel? Because it's not self-descriptive, but basically this is the flagship product for the Handy Camel Company. It's a giant bag clip. And we'll have Tom Gray come back in a couple of weeks and actually do a presentation about that company. But Tom Gray has been going to these Inventor Center meetings, and they're looking for a sponsor to kick off the first Make 48 event. And Tom was willing to step up and essentially provide the money to get this thing going. So you've got a flyer here on what the event is about. It's April 17th, Friday, all day. There'll be speakers and panels, experts coming in from all over the country to present to a group of 200 people down at Union Station in the, I think it's the chamber room, it's called. And these speakers will help budding inventors and makers from Kansas City mainly to talk about licensing their product and taking it to market. Stephen Key will be with us all weekend, and he is a noted author who is an expert in licensing. Push the button.
The left button.
Left button. Oh, here we go. Challenge sponsor is the Handy Camel. So after the speakers on Friday, Tom Gray will stand up and in front of the group, and we have 13 four-person teams that are already signed up. So we're not really asking anybody to present, to provide teams, inventor teams, because we've already got them. Throughout the inventor community, there's inventor clubs all over the country. And a few months ago, when the inventors were talking to each other by email and Facebook, etc., the team spots filled up very quickly. And we've got inventor teams coming in from Canada, as far away as Canada and New Jersey. Most of them are right around here. But so we have 13 four-person teams, and they'll be there all day Friday. And then at the end of that, Tom will, as the challenge sponsor, will announce what the category is and provide the inventor teams with their list of problems that they need to consider solving. And then by Sunday evening, they have to come up with a product, each of the teams. With this nice. What will the challenge be? So it could be, it could be a gardening product. It could be a barbecue product. It could be a houseware product of some type. But the cool thing about this idea, I think, is that the teams don't know what the category is going to be. They just know it's a consumer product they have to come up with. So Friday from 8:30 to 6:30 is the speakers and panels. And then we've got a reception. Pierpont's is providing hors d'oeuvres and drinks down at the Union Station for the folks that attend that deal on Friday. We've got some great local speakers, as well as some coming in from outside the country. Neil Sharma, founder of DEG, Digital Evolution Group in Overland Park. I don't know if you're familiar with DEG, but Neil Sharma's been around Kansas City for about 25 years. And I first learned about him when I first heard there was even such a thing as a website. And I went to sit down with him and ask him, well, how do you build a website? This is 20 years ago. And his company has now grown to 400 staff. And they're one of the largest email push marketers in the country. And has some huge accounts. Stephen Key, the licensing expert. Tom Czar is coming in. He's our rep at QVC. The Handy Camel bag clip had a 7-minute segment on QVC last week. Sold 1,900 3-package units or combo packs in 7 minutes. That's what QVC does if you're not familiar with QVC. But they do a great job selling products. So Tom Czar is a rep for QVC and is our rep at Handy Camel. And he's coming in from Philadelphia to be a speaker to talk about how do you get your product on QVC. What else we got here? I don't know who these other people are. If you go to the website, you can look at their bios. One of the other speakers, another friend of ours from Dallas, David Farmer, works for T-Boo Pickens, has a marketing company called ModSocket. And he'll be there to talk about marketing products with social media, etc. So follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google, Instagram. If there's anybody here who would like to attend the Friday session that can take off work and would like to go, let me know. Handy Camel has some complimentary tickets, so let me have your business card afterward. We've got some tickets available. Otherwise, they're, I think, $90 a piece for the day. But of course, that includes the reception afterwards, so it's not quite as expensive as it sounds. Any questions? I think that's about the end of my presentation. Any questions about Make 48 or this product?